Stop, 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 stop.
Ever thought you could drive a double-decker bus? There's plenty of people who think they can, with thousands applying every year.
My dream was to drive in London. Here I am.
Come on, put your foot down. Let's see.
For those that make it onto bus driver training, the hard part has just begun.
What am I doing here?
A team of specialist instructors has 6 weeks to whip recruits into shape.
What's a bus lane for?
It's a course which pushes trainees to their limits.
Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
I believe I'm going to give up today.
For the lucky few who make it, a new career beckons behind the wheel of one of the biggest vehicles on the road.
You don't want to get on here, love. Trust me.
With the lives of over 80 passengers in their hands.
Welcome to bus driving.
At the double-decker depot, 50 recruits are gearing up for another busy day behind the wheel.
Good luck for today. Have a good drive. Right. See you later, boy.
Grandmother Michelle Sandys is 2 weeks into her training, with plenty to learn.
I've got to say, you could have a really bad hair day every day here.
Today, her driving progress is going to be checked by one of Arriva's most experienced assessors, Jim Johnston.
Right, move off when you're ready.
Where do you want to go?
When she began her training, Michelle had a small problem.
I have little legs.
That's OK. There's a crankshaft.
Yeah. I might be the best driver in the world, but it's no good to me if I can't reach the pedals.
Give it a little touch on the gas then.
And her first lesson came to an abrupt halt.
You either know about air brakes or you don't.
Sorry.
And I obviously didn't. That's what happens when you've got little legs.
Don't worry, we'll find you a bus with stabilisers on it and everything.
Michelle's canned a 25-year career at the Co-op to try and make it as a bus driver.
I am quite angry with myself because I could have achieved quite a bit by now if I'd maybe had the guts to do it sooner.
On this drive, Michelle's trying not to make Jim see red.
Oh, sorry.
Have you got a spare 50 quid?
Traffic lights tend to catch me out a little bit. To a bus driver, green is bad. It can change at the drop of a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Then you're in trouble.
Sorry.
Your bus takes a lot longer to stop, and you've got a load of passengers, which will wind up all over your floors. That's not good.
The problem isn't just when Michelle stops, it's where she stops.
How would you know when to go?
You mean the lights?
Oh,
Sorry.
important part of the road, aren't they?
With Jim's help, Michelle has finally seen the light.
You too could be trained by another company and end up driving like that. We're going to stop there. The approach to lights. The faster you're going, the earlier you come off the gas. And if they do start changing,
Just
just
keep
like you
going.
said, past the point of no return.
Point taken.
Oh, I'm glad it was.
Michelle will improve as long as she follows Jim's advice to the letter.
All you have to remember is dogs, i.e. doors, gears. Don't know what the only S is. I tried being clever there, but...
Michelle has 3 weeks to get ready for her test.
Even with all the training that I've had, I can still make mistakes. But I'm still passionate about doing it, and I will.
Sean Ducey is only 20 years old. He's well into his motors.
It looks like it's got a comfy seat. I love driving. I get in my little car and I'm just shotting about the place. Driving a bus is different, but still driving.
He can't wait to get behind the wheel of a 10-ton double-decker.
Jump in, Mr. Hoodie.
I've drove so many cars, I've drove vans, and I find it easy as anything.
Instructor Keith Wildman's challenge is to transform the boy racer into a bus driver.
Slow down, get ready to stop, get ready to stop. Feel the brakes. You're not on the brake, you're on the gas. You should be covering the brake. Slow it down, look, slow it down. You're not seeing the hazard for what it is. Slow down. Yeah, I know what it is, but you're approaching it as if you're in the car. You've got to get out of that car and get in the bus. They've got to be aware of what's happening around them. And some young fellas, they're at the peak of their powers. There's no fear factor. In your car, you'll be round and gone. This is, look, think how big it is. Think of what you're driving. You're trying to put an old head on young shoulders.
Sean's rapidly heading for trouble.
Don't cut over, look, because of that railing. Don't cut over. No.
Where are we going?
Stop. Handbrake on, stop. Oh, right, yeah. How much space you got on the right?
A lot.
So what do I tell you on the left-hand bend?
Stay to the right.
Sean's first lesson has been too fast and furious for Keith.
If I hadn't been there, you'd have had a crash with a bus, he'd have turned left into a railing, your driving brain is still geared into that car. Most errors are made when people rush around.
I've learnt more stuff about what you got to do, all the hazards. I thought it'd be easy to drive a bus, but it's so hard.
Mother of two, Nadine Bourne, is approaching the end of the 6-week course. She's getting some final practice in for her upcoming test.
Slow.
Nadine has a law degree. However, qualifying as a bus driver will give her job security and more time with her family.
Being there for my children is more important to me than becoming a solicitor. That's more rewarding for me, yeah.
Nadine's training didn't get off to the smoothest of starts.
Ooh, there's a curb.
It's my first one, no more.
Curb number 3.
No.
Yes, out. They've all got it in for you, Kathy. Kathy Kirby.
No!
Looking good at the moment.
Today is test day. Her instructor, Bob Sculfer, believes she's ready.
Yeah, she'll do it. Definitely. That was good. Well done.
I can't really start being nervous, because then I'm going to start shaking, and that won't be good, and don't want that.
Nadine has 90 minutes to conduct a safe and professional drive for the independent examiner.
Morning, Nadine.
One serious fault will result in failure. Her test is over. She faces an agonizing few seconds.
OK, Nadine, that's the end of the test. Sorry to say you haven't passed today.
Nadine's failed in dramatic style.
5 serious. A serious for mirrors. That's the first time I've ever had a serious for mirrors.
I froze. I literally froze.
This is serious stuff. I'm not you passing and all that. I'm on about hurting people. And I must admit, I feel like rubbish.
I'm in trouble. Oh, dear.
You got to let them show the examiner what they can do, and in that case, she showed him what she can't do. And that's drive a bus properly at the moment. Whether she gets another test or not, it's not my decision to make.
Nadine's bus driving future hangs in the balance.
I need to get this together. Otherwise, I'm in deep.
Coming up.
The speed limit is a limit, not a target.
It's emergency stations for Sean.
I have to pass. There's no ifs, whys or wherefores.
And it's make or break for Michelle.
OK, Michelle, that's the end of the test.
After her disastrous test failure, Nadine has been granted a retake. Her instructor, Bob, hopes one last lesson will help fix her faults.
We need to concentrate on what's going on. And Nadine was concentrating on everything else. It's a large, heavy vehicle they're aiming down the road. You lose concentration for 1 second, somebody gets seriously hurt.
He's got a plan to keep her focused.
Well, we're going up the West End today. Try and raise all-round awareness so she can't look in any shops, and I might try and wind her up a bit to see if I can get her to react. Right.
Central London may be a shopper's heaven. For a trainee bus driver, it can be hell.
He didn't even look, did he?
Got idiots crossing in front of me. He's got to make his delivery.
Well, we nearly delivered him to the hospital.
It's time for Bob to put his plan into action.
Wonder if we'll spot any bargains. God, look at all them handbags.
Yeah, have fun.
One of my favourite shops here. Got a nice pair of boots here. You'll have to come up here shopping, Nadine. It's incredible.
This is just torture. You're taking liberties, I swear.
Would we do that?
Yeah, you would. I'm busy focusing on the road.
Nadine's not letting herself be tempted.
It's a big bus. There's a lot happening. I'm having to make sure that I don't hit anyone or I don't cut anyone up.
She's staying focused by conducting a running commentary.
I've got this cyclist deciding to...
Yeah, all right, watch him then.
I've got one bus indicating to go out. I've got a cyclist on my right. Cyclist, come on, pass me if you're going to. All right, he's going to move out, but there's a junction box. All right, let's go.
Good speed. Well done, mate. Well done. Right, we'll have the next bus stop on the left, please, Nadine. Nadine, gonna let you into a little secret. All that was a test. See if you could drive in a heavy populated area and focus on what needed to be done. And you passed with flying colours. So it just goes to show, you focus, everything falls into place.
It's a matter of multitasking. I'm a woman. It happens. We can do that sort of thing.
After 6 weeks of training, it's the day of Michelle's test. Her chance of becoming a fully qualified bus driver.
Today is D-Day for me. Hopefully God's on my side today, I hope.
Along the way, Michelle's had traffic light issues.
Have you got a spare 50 quid?
But with 3 weeks more practice, she's been given the green light for her test.
Work hard for this, because I want this. I really want this.
And nothing will rain on her parade.
Hello. Oh, my God.
Except perhaps a leaky bus.
I'm going to come out of this bus looking like I've wet myself. I have to pass. There's no ifs, whys or wherefores.
Now Michelle has 90 minutes to prove to an independent examiner she's got what it takes to become a bus driver. Test over. Has Michelle fallen short?
OK, Michelle, that's the end of the test. Please say you passed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Michelle's now a qualified bus driver.
Now is my time. Now it's onwards, upwards, and sky's the limit.
That is fantastic. Excellent.
Car enthusiast Sean is 3 weeks into the course and still coming to terms with all there is to learn.
Last week we was in a classroom all week. This week we've been driving. You've got to think about the bus and other road users, pedestrians, cyclists, motorbikes. You've got to think about everything.
You've got to give your brain a chance to just absorb it. And trust yourself, you probably know more than you think.
Yeah.
The 20-year-old was never a model pupil.
Back at school, I was a bit of a troublemaker, I suppose. Done what I wanted when I wanted.
After 3 weeks of training with his instructor, Keith, Sean still has some rough edges.
Hey, don't panic, we're back on the road. This isn't like school, this is the workplace. and I'm here to educate. Why did that happen?
I didn't go wide enough. I knew there was training, but I didn't know there was anything like this. I thought getting a bus, you drive, and that's it, but learn by your mistakes.
Why did I do that?
She weren't looking where she was going.
She weren't concentrating, and you didn't do nothing about it. Why not?
So I didn't see her in time.
You don't see her as a hazard. She's a definite hazard to you.
So much going into my head, I'm getting headaches.
Despite Keith's advice, Sean is still in a hurry.
All right, relax, just relax. OK? Safely.
Driving a car, I can take corners at 30, 40 miles per hour. If you put a 6-litre engine in a car, it'd be gone in seconds. But the size of the bus, it can't pull away.
But see how quickly you can get in trouble if you just lose that bit of concentration. Relax. Don't do it. If you got to go through it. I love this.
Back in the depot, Keith gives Sean his full report.
The speed limit is a limit, not a target.
Yeah.
You don't have to get up to it. Why are we here?
To teach me how to drive a bus.
To get you to get through the PCV test, Passenger Carrying Vehicle Licence. Your cargo is precious. They're relying on you to keep them safe. You've got to drive like an old man, basically. Yeah. Seriously. But I love the confidence. Just drop the speed.
Sean has 3 weeks to mature into a bus driver. Having passed her test, Michelle's on the early morning shift, driving the 415 from Tulse Hill to Elephant and Castle.
I'm not worried about the pedals now. Luckily for me, the newer buses have fully adjustable seats, so my little legs fit any pedals.
Out on the road, Michelle's finding life in the bus lane can be tough.
On the run that I'm on at the moment, the cyclists, they're hard work. They come up the side of you where you think nothing could come up the side of you. They get up the side of you. They weave in and out. They're behind you, in front of you. They're like ants. They're all over the place. They're everywhere.
And it's not just the cyclists keeping Michelle on her toes.
Tap it the other way. I'm not a very high-tech person. Call me old school if you want. Has it gone completely?
Hi, number 3. My ticket machine stopped working.
Not working. Oh, it is working now. Ah. I haven't quite got it, but I'm getting there. Oh. Oh, you're a lucky girl.
Eight weeks into her 6-week course, Nadine's finally ready to take her test again.
When we get to that roundabout, indicate left. There was a sign that said it was left.
Fail this time, and her bus driving ambitions are over.
She's staring into the abyss, as it were.
I can do it. I can do it.
It's not just Nadine who's got it all to prove.
Sean! Morning.
20-year-old Sean's completed the training and has his test too.
Hey, don't panic, we're back on the road.
Over the last 3 weeks, he's shaken off his bad boy image, and with the help of instructor Keith, he's risen to the top of his class.
Well done.
Keith is unreal. He's teaching us so much. He is a good instructor. I'll give him that.
It isn't Keith Sean has to impress, but the independent examiner.
Should he pass? Yeah. Can he pass? Yeah. Will he pass? I don't know.
He has 90 minutes to safely guide his double-decker around the streets of London. Sean's returned. Has he shown the examiner the maturity required?
OK, Sean, that's the end of the test. I'm pleased to see you passed. Congratulations.
That man from the DSA, he said yes.
Sean's career as a bus driver starts here.
There you go.
He's looking forward to the perks.
I'm sure text my mum.
Text your mum.
Finally start working and earn some money and give her some.
Nadine also has some news to break to her family.
Hello.
Hi, Mum. I saw you out in the window.
Did you?
Yeah.
Come on. Mummy got something to tell you guys. Now, you know when I failed? What did you say?
I said, well, you tried your best. There's lots of jobs out there. You can be a lawyer, doctor, astronaut, actress.
You think?
Yeah.
But Mummy worked so hard for this one. She worked really hard. Mummy passed. Did you believe that I failed?
Seriously, I thought that was like a paper to say that you failed.
No. Mummy passed today. Even though I've said I wasn't going to keep going, even though I said I'm done, that's it. But it's for them that I've continued to try. It's all for them.
Very, very proud of her. Yeah, baby!
As a qualified bus driver, Nadine has landed a job for life.
Now it begins, yeah. Finally.
Nadine will soon be driving one of London's iconic red buses. Joining Sean.
It's a chilled out job. Just sit there, relax, drive, and I love driving, so it's good for me.
And the other 200 trainees who have passed in the last 12 months.
Move forward a little bit.
With millions of passengers taking the bus each year,
Past the bus stop, bro. No one press the bell, sir.
the instructors will continue to have their hands full, teaching the next generation of double-decker drivers.
Let's go play with the traffic.
Well, it's not all glamour for Lisa from Beverly Hills. Vanderpump Rules is on ITVBe next. Everyone's uncertain about the future for Team Scorpion, with the last in the series on ITV2 in a moment. Here, though, a brand new series heads out for a slice of real life with the Fraud Squad.